You're listening to the Sanspants Network.
Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Baseless Speculation, all the pop culture news and all the research so you don't have to. I'm Joe.
I'm Jackson.
And I'm Joel, and I'm back.
Damn right. Now, boys, what do we think is going to happen in Despicable Me 4?
So we're tackling Despicable Me 4 this week. This isn't the first time Baseless Speculation's considered Despicable Me 4.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
We watched the first trailer and we were like, there's not like a lot to talk
It's
about.
our Bruise and Witness Protection program. I guess there's a new villain. Sure.
Yeah, but
whatever.
Then they released a new trailer that was so different.
Yes.
Minions got the Super
Yeah.
Soldiers hero.
Yeah, Gru barely in the trailer. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess we're getting the Minions again.
Yeah,
The
basically a
second
Minions
trailer
3.
makes it look like Gru is the villain.
Does it?
Yeah, because right at the start, it's Gru in. They're like Gru's being compromised.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like maybe as the Gru has become evil. Because at the end of Despicable Me 3, which they're keeping as canon, Gru, no surname given, decides that he is going to become
If
a
I
good
found
guy.
out his name was Gru Schmoo, I would not be surprised.
You would have batted an eyelid.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, so he's become a good guy. He's joined the anti-villain league.
Yep.
But a new villain has returned. And I don't know if this is a villain that was in a previous one,
I had a look. I don't think so.
because I'm more of a Minions guy
Yeah.
than a Despicable Me guy.
Well, you haven't seen the Despicable
I've
Me.
only seen Despicable Me 1,
Yeah.
and I didn't like it very much.
So I'm
I reckon
guessing
you'd
it's
love it now.
No, I watched it recently because I had my Minions frenzy. You remember my Minions frenzy?
Yeah, you had Minions Madness.
I had Minions
did,
Madness,
you
and I was like, I need more Minions. And I watched Despicable Me 1, and I was like, I
This
hate
isn't about the Minions. This
Yeah.
is about the children.
the Minions are barely in this movie.
Yeah,
You
what
gotta watch
even?
2 and 3.
Yeah,
Because,
it'll get more Minion heavy as time goes
because
on.
wine moms they didn't know that wine moms were going to love the Minions
Yeah.
yet. They just thought the Minions were a fun little guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But now,
Little they know.
Little did they know the Minions are the heart and soul of the Despicable Me
Is
franchise.
this villain that is popping
Yeah.
up? Maybe were they ever mentioned in passing? in some of
Possibly.
the other ones, or is it just like a full-on a new guy
The
that
only-
screwed over?
Yeah.
Somehow Gru has screwed over at one point.
the
Yeah.
only time they might have popped up is they could be from the Minions movie Jackson scene, only because the first version of the trailer that we...
Yeah.
So we've seen the 2 normal trailers, but there was an earlier version of the first trailer
Yeah.
that was narrated by John Hamm, who isn't in this, but he is one of the villains in Minions Rise of Gru.
Oh, okay. I don't think it's any of them. Let me remember the Minions from Let me remember the Minions.
Bob,
Wow. Otto,
Dave.
Stewart.
While you do that, I'm just
yeah,
going to search the bad guy's name and see if it comes up.
Because
there's the one that goes banana.
There's all.
Then there's
Minions.
another one that goes banana.
It's all Minions. No. So there's a nun,
Yes.
a person who rides a lobster, a guy who is hockey themed. There is the main lady who's just kind of like funk and chains.
It's
And
a good
then
theme.
yeah,
you have
absolutely.
to choose one. Funk and James is a pretty decent.
It's
theme.
hey, she's cool. And then maybe one more in the bad guys from Despicable Me: Rise of Gru.
He's not it. This is his first appearance in the Despicable Me franchise.
Ah.
That's funny that they didn't have a returning villain. Whatever, who cares?
Yeah.
Well, they're
It's not
saving
really
space
important.
for Despicable Me 5.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, I wonder for kids' movies if it's easier just to have a new guy.
Probably
Yes.
is.
Yeah,
It-
'cause,
it's
like,
Kids movies don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
There's 2 types of movies that don't care about continuity. Kids' movies
Mad
and
Max.
Mad Max.
And let me tell you, we love them both.
Oh yeah.
Bart Simpson doesn't care if you remember last season.
Yeah, that's true.
Bart
That's true.
Simpson don't care if you remember the first half of this very episode. Doesn't
Homer,
matter.
Yeah.
Homer was born in like the late 90s now, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's good.
Yeah.
and fine.
Homer is Homer the generation now that Bart was?
Yes.
Yeah.
And soon he will be the generation Bart never was.
Yes.
And that's really cool. Except no, because they'll probably die before then.
What, you reckon the Simpsons will die before?
Before Homer becomes Gen Z, if we're basing it on the period of time between back episodes, which reestablish when Homer was a kid, it's roughly about like maybe not. Yeah, it's like a decade or like a little bit less between them.
He only needs to move his birth date one more time and he's Gen Z.
And he's Gen Z, which Bart never was, turning Bart into Gen
wait.
Alpha, maybe?
For him to be Gen Z, because Homer's 37.
Yes. He's actually 39.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, then
He ages.
I'm nearly Homer's age.
Homer ages extremely
Stop.
gradually, but he does age. The kids don't,
Yeah.
but Homer very
That's funny
slowly
that-
pushes it forward for some reason.
It's great. Like, Homer is, like 39.
Yeah.
I'm roughly either 37 or 38. I don't know.
Yeah.
And this beautiful.
I know.
This is beautiful.
Compared to Homer.
This beautiful golden locks of mine.
Bro,
Oh
exactly.
my God.
So,
I'm fucking on cloud nine right now.
Yeah, dude, you're doing better than
Eat
Homer.
shit,
fucking
Homer.
Simpson, dude. Don't.
that's
Yeah.
what Homer would say.
He would say
you're
that.
37 currently.
Thank you.
by the
man.
way.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
It's
Someone's
easy,
keeping
it's
track.
very easy to remember because you're 4.5 years older than us.
There you go. There you go. But yeah, so
man.
I don't know how we got into the Simpsons continuity. Yes, Homer could be Gen Z at some point.
But
Bart
he would
is
have
in
to.
the early seasons, he would be what will become a millennial.
No, Bart in the early
Bart
seasons
would have been a millennial.
Is a millennial,
right?
yeah.
Or
No,
a Gen.
no, he's Gen X.
Gen X.
Yeah.
Gen X Bart,
When
he's
did,
in like 1998. He's
when did it come out?
8. Well, and he's like 10 or 11.
So when was the first?
No,
episode
but
of
when's he
Simpsons?
born?
He's-
Don't worry about how
well,
old
okay.
he is.
When was the
because
first episode of Simpsons?
It's in the 80s.
In 1989.
Yeah, 89, right?
Yeah,
so he
and
would
he's
have been,
10.
and he was 10, so he would have born roughly
70s.
79.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Gen X.
Early 80s.
Yeah.
He's like, he's like gonna be those annoying ones where actually you'll find
He
that
might be on the
I'm a
cusp.
Zennial
Yeah,
or
he might be a
whatever.
Gen Zennial.
Yeah.
Or whatever they call them. Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, it's the,
Oh, yeah, where you're like, what are you doing splitting hairs? Who
What
cares?
dates are Gen X?
Yeah, and then find out when Bart and Lisa were born. Lisa will probably be a millennial then.
Lisa's a millennial.
Yeah.
100%.
Bart. So Generation X,
See? Zennial.
1980.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, well,
So
there you
Bart
go.
would be
So no, Bart-
79, maybe.
Yeah, either way. So
80s.
based on this, he's Gen X.
Gen X, that's
Yeah.
crazy. He started as Gen X. So when Homer is a millennial
Yeah.
in the latest episode where he does like a Five Nights at Freddy's thing or whatever.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's,
So they've already shifted a generation, right?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. So
Homer's
then-
shifted multiple generations, I'm pretty sure, over the period of time. Well, yeah, because he started having his high school reunion and it was 70s themed.
Yeah.
Because that's when he graduated high school.
Yeah, right.
And then he became a Gen X. Then he became a millennial. And then he'll become a Gen Z.
Currently, he's a millennial.
Yes. And then he'll become Gen Z. And Bart was
Well, yeah,
never
'cause he's-
a Gen Z. I mean, so he will be now, but initially he was a Gen X.
Yeah.
And then Lisa was a millennial. Yeah, that's the beautiful shifting Simpsons timeline.
Exactly.
How old is Mo? No one knows.
How old is Mo? How
He's
old
perpetually
is Mo
both
Simpson?
54 and 38. I
Yeah,
feel.
what
Or
would
31.
what would you guess?
54 or 31?
I would guess Mo's in his late 40s. For me personally, my personal opinion on Mo, 48.
That when he was trying to date
Oh my
Selma and or Patty, I
God.
reckon, that 48 era.
How old's Mo?
Okay, so first of all, Bart has multiple 10th birthdays.
Yes, of course. Yeah,
Happy
absolutely.
birthday, Bart.
The
So
kids, school ends like
Yeah.
once a season for them, and they stay perpetually.
How
in
many
the
Christmases
third
they
and
had?
second grade,
Like so many.
or fourth and third grade, whatever. it is,
Yeah, no, so Bart, but it's in like they literally like, happy 10th birthday,
Yeah.
Bart, multiple times.
That
Absolutely.
rules.
Yeah,
Good on
yeah.
him.
You doing going?
Mo
home
Szyslak
improvement
is
over there?
born on November 24, 1927.
What?
He's like,
So
Nearly. What the fuck?
no. So when the show starts and they give his age,
Okay.
he's 62.
Mo is old.
close was 54.
Fuck,
And
Mo's
Homer-
older than I
But
thought.
like, not that
no,
close.
And Homer floats between 36 and 40 throughout the series.
Yeah, yeah. But Homer, you notice in that initial run, is slowly aging. The kids don't, though, obviously, because they couldn't. Because if they aged, they'd be out of the school year that they're in, and then they'd be in
Gotta go to
trouble.
high school? No, thank you.
No. But it's also very clear, And to get real Simpsons nerd on you,
please do.
it's extremely clear by the later relationships, romantic relationships they give Bart, that all the writers, at least during that era, desperately wished that he was like a teenager. Because they're all teenage relationships.
Oh, like Jessica and stuff.
No, after that, where they're all older girls.
Yeah.
And it's like Shauna, who's a late edition character who I love. Her catchphrase is, I'm Shauna. It rocks. Anyway.
That's just like a.
I'm Shauna.
I've heard
Yeah.
you get stuck in that loop saying that heaps before. So let's not go down that Shauna route.
Does she,
anyway-
does she do like an eye roll? Like a
I'm Shauna.
I'm Shauna.
You doing it. You're getting me stuck. Blame him.
It is my fault.
But anyway, there's this, she's like very clearly meant to be like a 16, 15, and her and Bart have a relationship at one point. She flashes him. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they clearly wish that they could age all the characters up, but they can't.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, Bartsy's tits? No, for a
Bartsy's-
second in my head, I was like, arse, because mooning is huge in The Simpsons.
No, he sees Norgs.
Yeah.
Shauna's like, oh, thanks for helping me. Here's my tits. She's Superintendent Chalmers' daughter, which is a crazy little bit of
That is
continuity.
awesome.
Yeah. Despicable Me 4.
Mo killed Alfalfa in The Little Rascals.
Yeah, he was one of the little rascals.
Yeah, he was smelly.
He was really good at getting his eye, getting stuff in his eye.
He was very, very good at doing the whole looking at a tailpipe
Yeah,
and
and
getting
then
that
he'd
thing.
get the-
Yeah.
But then that motherfucker Alpha, he pushed Mo out the way, and he did it.
Fuck.
And that's where he strangled him.
Poor Mo, dude.
Yeah.
Poor Mo, man.
Poor Moe Szyslak.
Mo became a professional boxer and who blamed his boxing career for making him ugly, though in another episode, a very young Mo was stepped on by an elephant.
Yeah, it's because of his cauliflower ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know that there's an episode of The Simpsons, a really late one, that tells the origin of Moe's dish rag? And it's narrated by the dish rag?
Who's the voice of the dish rag?
It's some fucking guy.
Was it a good episode?
No.
I did not think
It was
so.
pretty atrocious, yeah.
Like I think of the idea being, you're reminding me of a wonderful film.
Yeah.
In the I think it was either the late 90s maybe, and it's a little bit of an anthology. It has Brendan Fraser in it, and I think the movie is called $20.
Okay. And
20 bucks. It's about $20.
Yeah, and it's about following the life
Of $20.
of a 20 bill note for maybe a day or a couple of days. And it is a wonderful
sounds great.
film
I'm
that
pretty
I really enjoyed because it goes from I think it was it starts off with I think it's Brendan Fraser's character maybe and someone getting married.
yeah.
And the father-in-law is this is like representation of your family, my family come together. Somehow he gives him $20 and it's a metaphor for something.
Nice.
But then he go to stripper and he give the stripper that
I
$20. And it just goes on from there. And I think that the father-in-law was very disappointed. with
I can
Brendan Fraser.
imagine.
Yeah, it's a good movie. From memory. It might be dog shit. I don't know.
Is it called $20?
I think so. I watched it when I was
I keep
a
thinking
teen.
about how good it is to have $20.
Yeah, that's a good
Like
amount of money to
having-
have.
I always have an emergency 20.
That's great.
It's good to carry some
$5
cash.
in the wallet, whatever. $10 in the wallet, that's pretty good, but it's nothing special.
20?
$20 in the wallet. Oh, hello. Sweet spot. $50.
Too much.
That's a bit too much.
Too much. Hundo? Who are you?
Having a,
who are
who
you?
the fuck do you
Who
think
are
you're
you?
having a hundo in the
Look
wallet?
at you with your walking around money.
Yeah.
That's some fuck you money right there. No.
$20 in the wallet, that's lunch.
Yeah.
It's a cheap lunch these days, but that's lunch.
Yeah, I
$20 in
reckon
the wallet.
having a 50. I reckon 50 used to be too much. Now it's
Yeah.
50 is a good
50 is
amount.
a-
50 is the new 20.
Yeah, because that will cover a meal and some stuff,
And
or
maybe
if you get
meal
fuel,
and a drink.
Yeah.
Fuel. Yeah, I wish.
Yeah.
Oh, to have $50 cover fuel.
Yeah.
That is
would be wonderful.
In our lifetime, $20 has become $50.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Not even our light. I said in the last couple
Last
I don't know,
3
months.
years. Yeah.
I can't find this movie you were talking. Oh, $20, just found it.
There we go. A wonderful experience.
It's a movie that pretty much no one has seen according to Letterboxd, which
Whoa.
keeps happening anytime you're like, remember this movie from my
You can just-
childhood?
Joe Zammit watching early
Mumford.
edition and then Mumford.
Mumford.
Oh, another
Mumford.
wonderful film,
Mumford.
which is also, I believe, starring Jason Lee from Dogma fame, and I
Okay.
believe he's riding a skateboard like he used to do in real. And he's on the lam. That's the secret. He's on the lam, and he goes to the lovely sleepy town of Mumford. He pretends to be he's a psychologist.
Yeah.
He gets to talk to people's problems, but he just doesn't have any qualifications. He's just
I
very good at
see.
listening. A delightful movie.
With
I
almost
believe
exactly
from-
the same poster.
There you go. From I want to say the mid
Late
or
90s.
I was gonna say like maybe early 2000s, but late
No,
90s.
late
Well,
90s.
There you go.
There you go.
That's awesome, dude.
That's why I kind of miss Blockbuster or where I used to go, Movieland.
Both of those movies have sub 200 reviews on Letterboxd.
Whoa. That's
Well,
because the
if
beautiful...
you wanna experience the Joel Zammit teenage life experience, I guess maybe hire those two movies out on VHF if you can find them. And give VHS. VHF.
It's not fitting my machine.
What's going on?
VHF. I need a bigger box.
Isn't VHF a Weird Al thing, or is that V something F?
VHF. VCF?
VCR?
What are you trying to say?
I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's a Weird Al thing. His
Yeah.
movies. I'm sure it's VHF.
Could be, dude. I don't know.
I don't know either. Well, either way, Mumford or $20, and yeah.
I really think
Have
back
a
in the day,
wonderful
the beauty of like going to a Blockbuster,
Yes.
you'd say you get the 7 for 7. You get 7 movies for $7. I don't know if this was a thing.
Yeah,
they ever
7
did.
weeklies for $7.
7 weeklies for $7. But because that's more movies than you're ever really planning to watch, you get some weird movies. Because you're like, well, I've got the 2 ones I came here for.
UHF was Weird Al.
Okay. You're like, what the fuck else am I going to get? American Psycho 2?
Sure.
Yeah.
Chuck it on.
Whoa, Mila Kunis, don't be killing all those people.
Yeah. That's one of the movies I remember so distinctly seeing every time I went to Blockbuster.
Is that-
American Psycho 2.
Is that what the film, where it's just like basically it was done? They
Yeah.
filmed
Yeah.
it, everything that,
Yep.
and they were like, okay, this is the film. And then someone was like, can we just slap American Psycho 2 on the front?
Yeah.
And they went, I guess.
I think they filmed some extra stuff or a voiceover to make it connect.
It's
but yes.
I get confused
Like
because
Patty
there's
Bateman,
also
maybe?
that fucking.
No, by Mila Kunis.
Yeah.
What
Being like
is
my
the
brother
name?
something or my cousin something. Yeah.
What's the name of that movie? The other movie.
Fatal Attractions? The one that is it Fatal Attractions?
Here's what
No,
you've
it's
given
not
us.
Fatal Attractions.
What's-
No, Zammit's already on the right path. You're out of this. Shut up.
This is one with James Van Der Beek, and
Yeah.
it is with
James
and
Van Der Beek
They
pays
have on the DVD commentary. It's Carrot Top, I think, for no reason, and he keeps talking about wanting to fuck one of the the
Hell yeah.
actresses, I believe. Oh wow, that hurt.
Yeah, I could feel the headache from that.
It's not Fatal Attraction.
But something. Yeah.
Anyway, there's a movie that exists. It's also another Chuck Palahniuk.
Nope, Brent Easton Ellis.
Brent Easton Ellis, sorry. Another
Yeah.
Brent Easton Ellis book that got turned into a movie. And the main character is Patrick Bateman's brother.
Yeah.
And they were originally going to have Christian Bale come in and do a cameo.
I see.
But then Christian Bale was like, fuck that. And then they just hired another actor to come in and do the cameo. And then they cut the cameo and then just had him talk to his brother on the phone.
I
Yeah, I was gonna
see.
say, I don't remember the cameo,
So
but
there's
yeah, they
a
did.
kind of an American Psycho connected universe.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What
Yeah, you can watch James Van Der Beek have a shit.
In that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he takes a shit.
It's, and like they don't cut away.
You just watch the whole, do you hear the plop of the
No,
shit
he
landing
takes
in
a
the
shit,
toilet?
he wipes.
Wow.
Crazy.
The rules of attraction.
Rules of attraction. And yeah, they also like I think they actually show a suicide as well.
Whoa.
Like,
Yeah,
they
they
show
do.
the
That's
the,
a crazy
which
sound
is
of
like
movie.
just stuff you never really
confronting.
like
Yeah,
you'd see on the
Yeah,
cinema.
they might often cut away
Cut
from
away
that,
from
but
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
wow.
I'm pretty sure it also does that very funny thing that is so 2000s or 90s edgy movie
yeah.
where it's like, oh yeah, it does. The movie ends with, I can't remember what the name of Bateman is.
James Van Der Beek.
Yeah.
Johnny Bateman riding away on a motorcycle, and he's like, and all I could think of was, and then it just cuts.
That's how the book ends.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's
Yeah.
like still classic.
Yeah, that's very funny.
Because the book starts and ends in like in the middle of a sentence.
Oh,
It also got your favorite lovely actor, Neil Patrick Harris.
I love that man.
Yeah.
Did you like him the most in Harold and Kumar Go to Guantanamo Bay?
I like him. That is probably in his top 2 performances for me. The performance I like him the least in is Dr. Horrible.
Oh, yeah.
And then How I Met Your Mother's probably second from the bottom.
You know what? I would agree. Dr. Horrible has terrible vibes. I got no time for it.
What about in Gone Girl where he got?
Yeah, he's pretty good in
goes
Gone
girl.
Girl. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got girl.
Yeah, he goes girl.
He's anytime he's presenting an award is also very near the bottom for me.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Doctor Who special where he plays some game lad?
I haven't seen that, but I should because I like Doctor Who. But honestly,
That's
if he was
fine
cast
then or
as
something.
yeah,
Because it's like, I don't know. Who
He's,
cares?
The meme, I
he's
saw the meme.
annoying.
Yeah. He is
Yeah.
annoying. He's one of those actors, You know, there's some actors where you see and you're like, you have the energy of an actor that should be fun to watch, but you're really actually quite grating.
I feel like you popped
But
up.
you keep getting put into roles where it's like you should be like a guy, like a known funny guy, but you're actually not that funny and sort of annoying.
Is Neil
I don't know. I
Patrick
feel like there's a couple of actors out there that fit this description.
I don't know. I don't know. It feels like in interviews like that, I'm like, he seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, he seems lovely.
like a that. But yeah, some of his performances, I'm like, it is a bit grating.
Now we get to
Very,
play
like,
a fun
mean.
game.
Yes,
Now
absolutely.
we get to play a fun game called Who Was Joel Zammit Thinking Of? Because Neil Patrick Harris is not in the
It's not
room.
in that. Oh, it's the guy that goes to Europe. If that helps, and he
I
talks,
don't believe
and
it does.
there's a big montage about it.
Oh, that
is
guy rocks. Victor is the character's name. What actor played him?
Yeah,
Damn,
that's
Another-
crazy.
another
You just
thought,
put
no.
Neil Patrick Harris in
This
there.
is just like in Scream.
Yeah, just
where
like I was thinking the same
where I
thing.
replaced Jamie Kennedy
Yeah.
with Seth Green.
Yeah, that's
Keeps happening.
bro. You got Mandela affected.
Yeah, no, he's got a terrible memory.
Okay, he's a guy who doesn't have a picture on Wikipedia. Kipt Pardew.
Okay.
He's in Remember the Titans, Rules of Attraction, and 13. Those are three
yeah.
movies I've seen.
Oh yeah.
And then
Nothing.
Nothing.
he's
He's
in The
out?
Wizard of Gore, a movie I only know because it's referenced in Juno.
Whoa. That's awesome.
He's in Hostel Part 3, the only Hostel I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Let's see if he's got a. It's great when you looking at. I always assumed when people look at movies,
Yeah.
and that kind of stuff. You
He's
go
in
to,
Mad Men!
You go to IMDb.
Yeah.
But you, as a maniac, go to Wikipedia. And I
Yes.
Yeah.
assumed that you yourself would also do like IMDb, but you
IMDb
too are doing the maniac move, which I think of going to Wikipedia.
Wikipedia and Letterboxd are far easier as a combo to find any
okay.
information
Yeah.
about movies than
Fair
IMDb.
enough.
I hate IMDb.
Me too.
It's-
There he
stinks.
is. Look at him.
It's an awful.
Doesn't look at all like Neil Patrick Harris.
He looks kind of like.
Oh yeah.
He looks a little bit like a young Patrick Wilson.
He's got sort of that like he's like a beautiful man sort of is the
He
look.
do- he
there.
do- yeah.
And also, just while we're on rules of
Yeah.
attraction talk,
Yeah.
it's Casper Van Dien who's cast as Patrick Bateman, and then they cut the main guy from Starship Troopers.
Oh, frickin'
And
me.
another wonderful movie I saw about Vietnam once.
Starship Troopers?
No, it was starring him, and they go back to Vietnam. It's him and his army buddies, and they assume that he fucked them over, and so there's this weird kind of plot of them trying to get him again, but
Yeah.
in Vietnam.
What was that?
That was a movie that I watched when I worked, or I did work experience at Movieland.
Okay, so that rules it out a little bit. You're doing work
Okay.
experience.
Was it a comedy? Was it
I was laughing. I think it was a
a
comedy.
draw? Okay.
I think it was a screener that I got, so it hadn't come out yet. Was it ever released? I hope not.
That would be amazing.
Incredible.
I don't know
I-
what could you
Yeah.
possibly be googling.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Okay,
I mean, I think,
so-
is that the guy? If you look at the cover of it,
Yeah.
maybe he's who I was thinking of. It. He looks almost he doesn't look anything like
not
Neil
even close.
Patrick. Not
He does
even if I
none of them look
squint.
like Neil Patrick
Not
Harris.
even if I squint.
But I get it. You thought blonde white guy.
Yeah.
There you go. You were
Yeah.
away.
Talks really fast. That movie you're
Yeah.
describing is not in his filmography in the time that you went to
Yeah,
where
right.
you worked at a video store.
Well, here's the trick,
Okay.
douchers, that I think at least 3 times already Zammit has said a name that's wrong.
Yeah.
So it might not be that guy.
Casper Van Dien. No, it was Casper Van Dien.
Okay.
Eh.
Yeah, well.
Let's have a look at Casper. A beautiful man that, God, Starship Troopers. What a film.
What a movie.
What a damn good film. And then nothing for so long. He says, look, I know his IMDb and probably his Wikipedia. It will say he's in films, but not really.
Yeah.
No.
So, because he does Rules of Attraction and gets cut out of it.
Yeah.
Then he does Dracula 3000,
Oh, nice.
where he plays Captain Abraham Van Helsing.
Okay.
Then there's a gap to Starship Troopers 3, which is an animated film, direct-to-video as well.
Yeah.
And that's in 2008. And if you're doing work experience, you're in your 20s at this point.
No,
now.
I was in high school.
In 2008.
No, I was doing work experience in high school.
No, that's what I mean. Like,
I finished high school in 2004, my dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's-
yes, that's what he's saying.
Oh, so there's a big gap?
There's
Did
a
I
big
see
gap.
a film that no one else has?
Maybe.
Ooh, that rules.
Did you get a screener for a film that never gotten an official? Are we experiencing the birth of lost media here, or
So-
is this another Impossible Voyage?
Is this
situation?
another impossible
Because he makes
voice?
Night Eyes 4 Fatal Passion in 1996, which is too early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his first film.
All right.
Casper, A Spirited Beginning, not a war movie.
No.
Starship Troopers, same year. Then Tarzan and the Lost City, 1998.
Okay.
Casper Meets Wendy, 1998. It's not either
None
of
of these
those.
are about Vietnam.
The Amiga Code in 1999.
Okay.
The premillennialist plot revolves around a plan.
2001, baby, plays Captain Ramsey in a wonderful little film with 5.2 on IMDb called Going Back.
Okay, so Going Back is not on his Wikipedia
That's
page.
very funny.
A group of Marines return to Vietnam with a news crew to relive their tragic war experience.
I like
Going Back.
sometimes on this show or any show we do, we'll like be trying to remember something, and it's like extremely obvious, and then the fans that we'll get complaints of people being like,
It's
I was
not on
screaming it at
Letterboxd
I was
either.
screaming it at my fucking phone, but you wouldn't pick it up. There's no way.
No way.
Everybody was
No
as
way.
lost and adrift as we were for that whole experience.
Do you know how many that movie has? So first of all, it was released under 2 titles. The other one under Heavy
yeah.
Fire.
Oh, yeah.
It has 5 reviews on Letterboxd. Not enough for an average star rating.
Wow, that's crazy.
Man, I should enter my terrible, my VHF Mind Palace more often.
You should, dude. It's
like-
full of so many treasures.
So many glorious films.
So many beautiful movies no one but you has ever seen.
Yeah. And it's directed by the person who directed Superman 4: The Quest for Peace.
Whoa.
A career highlight, I think.
I would imagine so.
And that movie you're talking about
Yeah.
isn't even in their top.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They made a lot of films?
Yeah, and it's not in their top 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 20. It's not in their top 32 films on Letterboxd.
Damn.
That's awesome.
That's a
Dude.
rare movie you've seen. Anyway, Despicable Me 4.
Yeah.
Would you watch it?
Yeah.
Me
I
too.
haven't seen the third one, though.
Yeah, me neither. Actually, I have seen the second one. I saw it back when me and Zammit used to work together, putting up inflatable
Yeah.
cinema screens. We watched it quite a bit. So I have seen the second one, but I haven't seen the third one.
I haven't seen the third one.
And you've seen how many Minions movies have you seen?
0. Dude, I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
Because Minions aren't the Gru. I like what he's
You're
like.
a Gru guy.
He's like, my girls.
My girls.
My girls.
What's wrong with your
My girls and my girls.
Welcome down to my house. It's time for you to see my girls.
It sounds like you're both like singing in a like a country band,
Yeah.
but also maybe having a slight stroke after
My
smoking
girls.
a little bit of too much cigarette.
Yeah, you've kind of got the vibe of like somewhere in Eastern Europe by way of Louisiana. is where you ended up.
Yeah.
We must steal the moon, girls.
Sail the moon, girls.
Yeah. Remember when we were in lovely swamp?
That feels like if Gru was saying that, I'd be like, you've been replaced. You're a
Girls,
robot,
we
man.
have a new baby.
What the fuck?
Girls, we
Girls, we have a
baby.
new baby.
New baby.
Gru, are you transforming?
Yeah, it's a little bit like if Gru was in the midst of transforming into a werewolf.
You're becoming a werewolf.
My girls,
we have a new baby.
I think the problem with my Gru is it's slipping out of my hand into Borat land.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I get it. You gotta go on the board. It's he's Borat coded.
Yeah.
Because he kind of talks like this.
He's like, hi,
Was that
fish.
Borat or Gru?
Girl.
Okay.
Oh,
that
my
higher
little
pitch one.
girls.
That one is
I'm
kind of
pretty
girls. You almost want to do like a Transylvania, like my girls.
despicable.
And now make that a little higher.
I'm pretty despicable.
Yeah.
There you go.
Girls, I'm despicable.
Why'd you go back to Eastern Europe?
You're over up as well. You're giving him so much.
Yeah, you get a hook spot.
You're hearing a lot of gruff.
Girls. It's worse.
Girls.
Than there's no
You just
Now
did-
you went to California, maybe.
You were just a California dad in the 80s at where your daughter's having a sleepover and you need them to shut up. Girls, bang, 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 girls,
Girls.
girls, please be quiet.
You're getting close to Hank Hill.
Girls, Bobby,
Dang it.
dang
Girls. God, why you gotta be so loud, girls?
The minions are causing so much. It's a cacophony of noise down there. Bananas.
Why you
I
want?
ain't got no bananas.
Why you want so many
Damn it,
bananas?
minions!
Damn it, minions. Dad, let the minions stay.
Bobby!
Yeah, he's got.
Every time the accent goes to you, it just goes fucking so left field. Bobby. It was so,
It was like.
it was mournful. Bobby. Bobby. It was again. It was Hank by way of Elvis.
It was like by way of like I don't know, almost like a 19 like 50 something like.
Yeah.
The thing I remember
Dang it, Bobby!
about Bobby.
Let me tell you a little story about
So-
Bobby Hill.
The thing that I missed the most about Bobby was it always come up to me and be like, Dad, 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 I'm scared, Dad.
Dad, the minions are here!
Dad, I'm scared of the minions.
Dang it, Bobby!
And that wasn't the first time that Bobby was scared.
Bobby.
Yeah, that's good.
It's good. It's fun to do voices.
It's
with your
fun.
friends.
It's fun to do voices, and then fun to do your friend's version of that voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sad because in the past
Yeah.
with your Hank Hills, the two of yours
Oh
specifically,
yeah.
to me they've always sounded like Hank Hill gradually getting not more stoned,
More and more on Xanax,
but more and more relaxed. Can we get just like a dang it Bobby from you, Zammit?
Can you just do it?
You
like
have to go
okay,
first.
Yeah.
Dang it, Bobby.
Dang it, Bobby.
Dang it, Bobby!
It's good. He gets tired.
good progression.
He just popped himself a little zaddy.
Dang it,
He's
Bobby.
had a little zaddy and he's gonna relax on the couch. Dang it, Bobby. Dang it, Bobby.
Dang
That's you
it,
guys.
Bobby.
Dang it, Bobby. Get out of the lounge room.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to sleep one off. Get out of the lounge room, Bobby. Dad! You're so loud.
Why you gotta be so loud?
Why you gotta be
Bobby?
so loud? I'm trying to relax.
Go play with the minions, Bobby!
What? Who was that?
Go play with the minions, Bobby!
Well, it sounds like almost. It's what I imagine Snuffleupagus sounds like, but not at all what Snuffy sounds
I'll
like.
tell you what happened, I think, is I think you just reached
when-
the border of Patrick territory.
Yeah, but I didn't mean to.
I know.
Oh, we know. That was. Where'd you go? Hey, dang it, Bobby. Where'd you go,
You
dude?
just talked a little Ray Romano. in there.
Oh, hey, Bobby!
Oh, hey. Yeah, it's like, oh, hey, Bobby.
Welcome to Bikini Bottom, Bobby.
Yeah, see, that's great.
Welcome, Bobby.
It's the perfect accent.
Oh, hey, SpongeBob.
Oh, hey, SpongeBob.
Yours sounds like
Oh, hey,
Patrick
SpongeBob.
works at a ranch.
Oh, hey, SpongeBob.
Oh, hey, SpongeBob. You want to come down the
Horses
range?
are sick.
So minions get superpowers in the second trailer, which is something that we really didn't expect when we watched the first trailer
Yeah.
because there is no suggestion of that.
I guess
And
30
not only
minutes
did-
down. Wait. Oh, yeah, back to that second trailer we just...
and not even like just superpowers.
Yeah.
They very explicitly get superpowers from the fucking movies. One becomes the Thing,
Yep.
like to the point where he's rocks.
He's rocks.
One become
becomes
Rock, one
Cyclops.
become Cyclops, one become Flying, Rocket
It's
Man.
kind of Superman vibes.
One becomes, I believe, Stretchy. And
Oh, Mr. Fantastic.
Fantastic, and then something else.
I would imagine one would be invisible if I had to guess.
I think you might have guessed wrong.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah.
Stretchy, cone shape. Ant-Man become big.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Big, yeah.
Yeah.
And one's strong too, right? Because one did that thing where he high-fived one of the minions and sent him flying.
Yeah, so, yeah. Dave, he become just his size increases tremendously.
I
Then
really like-
Gus, he become a rocket and he can fly and wears a
The
cape.
guy, the Thing is the one that does the high five.
Oh, right. I thought it was a
Minion.
different
No,
one.
it was a different one.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, because then Tim, he becomes Stretchy.
Okay.
Mel, he become a Cyclops, the laser,
Okay.
and Jerry, he become Rock.
I see.
And
I really
he's
like.
strong like Dave, but he can also chomp.
It's jumping time.
I love they're called
Banana.
They're called
It's jumping time.
I got jumping.
Give me banana. Jump, jump, jump.
Hey, banana, going jumping. I really like that they're called Mega Minions. I
Yeah.
think that's really good stuff.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I think that's a fuck you to Mega Mind.
Yeah, I think so too. They had that stinker of a cartoon that came out.
Well,
or whatever.
yeah, and they also
But
released a
Will-
sequel movie as well. And yeah, they got Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell is in both. Who's in both?
Yeah, but I don't think they could afford Will Ferrell for their sequel of Megamind.
No, he's in the Minions.
Yes,
as well
he's
in
yeah.
Despicable Me.
Yeah,
He's
that's
the villain,
yeah,
and he
yeah.
was also in Megamind.
Yeah,
He's
but-
not in the Megamind cartoon.
yeah, and I don't think he's in Megamind 2. As in 2.
Yeah.
The number 2.
So they couldn't get him, but did they get Brad Pitt?
I highly doubt it.
So
I
the
don't actually think no, because that guy's not in it. He's not in.
What
character
a good
in it.
film.
Yeah,
Megamind
rocks.
2 was very
Megamond.
anticipated. And everyone was really excited because they saw how Despicable Me had taken off. And there's
Yeah.
lots of Megamind heads out there.
Yeah.
And then they released this, and it was a fucking piece of
Yeah, it
shit.
Is it just Megamind versus the Doom Sin?
Yep.
Yeah.
A real wet fart of a TV show.
Oh, what are you talking about? They instead of I guess Will Ferrell, they got Keith Ferguson
Keith Ferguson, I mean, Tony Hale's in it.
I think it's really funny
and
because
Josh Brunner.
Megamind became a gigantic.
Adam Lambert, the guy who's in Queen now.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I guess Keith Ferguson, he's just a voiceover guy because he's got no face.
Yeah. Megamind, it's funny with Megamind because it became,
On IMDb.
to a far
Yes.
lesser degree, like a way lesser degree, but still to some extent, it became like an online thing. It entered meme territory, Megamind.
Did it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, 'cause
a
I
lot of
remember-
people
okay.
love Megamind and love dressing up as Megamind or whatever. It was
Yeah.
almost Shrek-like in that
David
way.
Cross's character in Megamind
Yeah.
was called Minion.
Yeah, he's the fish.
Yeah, and in the sequel, a talking alien fish who has been Megamind's sidekick and best friend since childhood. In the sequel, it is revealed that he changed his name after a cease and desist
That's very, very funny.
from
Very
a fast food chain.
funny. Yeah.
Okay.
Very funny
Ah,
stuff.
well, the first was like, we got Will Ferrell,
Yeah.
Jonah Hill, Brad Pitt, Tina Fey, David Cross, Ben Stiller's there, Justin Theroux.
Absolutely. It was a really well
And it was like a really cool
It's good.
twist at the end as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes, the sequel,
2.4.
currently holds 9% approval rating. With an average score of 2.8 out of 10, off a whopping 11 reviews, because people aren't even out there reviewing
No one's
it.
watching this
Like I've
show.
always been, and when it comes to sort of animation stuff, it's this kind of thing of like you don't necessarily need to get named actors.
No, of course not. Yeah.
Especially when you have a lot of good voice actors out there. But I guess this proves me wrong.
Eric
that's-
Vogel directed it,
Oh, yeah.
and he is best known as the creator of Celebrity Deathmatch.
Oh, fuck, dude. MTV's Celebrity Deathmatch.
The very own.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, Megamind ate shit, and everyone's real sad about it, except the director who said he is proud of the film, which had a minuscule budget compared to the original one.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Brother, you fucked it, and that's okay.
Yeah. Why did they do that? Why did
I assume they have the IP. You get the IP,
I
no one
get-
wants to make a movie about it, but
Yeah.
you're like, we can fuck out a TV show.
I mean, I get the
No,
like,
it is a movie.
Yeah.
Is that a TV show?
There is
There is
also
a movie.
and
There's
there's also
both.
another.
Oh, okay. Either way,
Yeah.
get paid, baby.
I get that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it's crazy
they
that you
made-
have, say, that as an IP, and then you have like, presumably, maybe you don't have the money, but you have, you could be like, oh, we could invest
DreamWorks.
in this.
Yeah.
But then like, no, we don't have the money. We don't want to invest. Let's shit something
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Who cares? Money.
I guess it's
People
like,
hate it. It
yeah.
went straight to Peacock there, so I guess they were like,
yeah.
pad out our
Well, who
streaming
cares?
service.
They'll go on to Peacock. They'll
Yeah.
love it.
They'll love it. On
Peacock
streaming,
died?
we'll get the minutes,
No.
baby.
Not yet. Has any of the big streaming services died
No,
yet?
not yet.
Yeah.
Well, because they're all pretty like it's all the futures and stuff, so they'll probably keep going for a very long time.
Basically, what they keep doing is the network specific ones keep being like, our numbers are fucked, and we're doing shit.
Yeah.
Let's just sell the rights to one of our big shows,
Okay.
and then that money goes to the streaming and what. So like Peacock, for example, was like, all right, we took The Office back from everything, but it didn't really increase our numbers.
Yeah.
Let's just sell The Office to other people.
Yeah, exactly.
Was who had? Was it Yellow Jackets? Was that also Peacock? Was that something else?
That might have been.
Because I know that was just like, and everyone's like loving it, but not loving it enough to sign up.
Yeah.
So now every time I boot up Netflix, and it's like, oh, there it is.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I guess
Yep.
they sold the rights there.
I should watch Yellow Jackets.
Yes,
Dude.
It's based on that thing I love. The
Yellow Jackets.
No,
Survive-
the
surviving?
Survive, where there's people had to eat each other in the Andes. What a wonderful time.
It was on Showtime.
And also, I guess you see a lot of streaming services combined.
Yes, yeah,
You see,
true.
like, look, now if you have Disney, now you have all of Stars.
Yeah, exactly.
We love
I guess
stars.
it'll just be that thing where they all consume each other until you're left with a monopoly.
Well,
Yeah.
Once again.
Yeah, baby.
good
Late
stuff.
stage capitalism, baby.
I think that Yellow Jackets might have been on HBO Max.
Yeah, actually, that sounds right. I think it was.
And then they just like piecemeal sold it off, the rights to like streaming other streaming services.
Yeah.
Yes.
God, it's been so long since I've checked into the HBO Max.
Yeah, dude. What's going on
What
over
are you
there?
doing, Zavlev? What are you doing? Good things I could only
Oh,
hope.
one has to
One
assume
has to
Zaslav's
assume.
killing it, dude.
One has to assume Zaslav
Zaslav does not lose. Zaslav wins big. How do we think
yes.
Despicable Me 4 is going to end? What's the
Well,
resolution?
yeah, what even happened in this film?
Well, okay, so it seems like let's do that outline that we love to do often at the start of the episode, but this time at the tail end.
Yeah.
So, Gru, he's working for the Anti-Villain League, but then one of Gru's old villains or old allies or somebody who's screwed over in the past emerges again. They break out of jail. And the Anti-Villain League says, hey, Gru, we need to put you in witness protection. And Gru's like, Jesus fucking Christ, guess I gotta go in witness protection. They go to witness protection, but at the same time, they need to protect Gru, and the only people they've got to protect him are the minions who work for the Anti-Villain League. Mm-hmm. They give them minions superpowers.
Yeah, they get 5 of them.
The 5 minions with superpowers, the Mega Minions, if you will, they fight off this new villain team who are at the same time trying to get Gru. I would imagine because there's 2 villains that one ends up fighting the minions and one ends up trying to get Gru and his family.
I'm assuming at some point we get another version, like the evil people take the super serum as well. So we're going to have superheroes fighting supervillains.
Yeah, it could be. They in the first Despicable Me movie, they make, I don't know if they call them this, but like evil mmunions. Monions.
Well, I was going to say because
I don't think they're called Mumford.
I don't even know if they have another name, but they're purple. So they.
because I was going to say we have minions tended initially in my version of what happened, and then I dropped off because I didn't guess watch a bunch of all these Despicables.
Yeah.
They go towards the most evilest person.
Yes, that is true.
And now they're working for good. And
Yes.
So was there a good version?
corruption of the minion
Was there
form.
a good version of the minion that's gone evil?
Maybe.
The
No.
bad minions are called evil minions.
That's very funny.
and they're in Despicable Me too.
But the
I
bad
thought they were
the
Despicable
minions
Me.
are bad.
No, these are evil minions.
Yeah, look how fucked up they are.
Tell me that's not an
Oh, that's
evil
an
minion.
evil
dude.
minion. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But anyways,
maybe we get them, maybe whatever, or some of the
Becomes good.
whatever it was.
Oh,
it's like,
becomes bad,
Becomes
sorry,
bad, and then they get some powers. And then you got to fight, minions v evil
Minions v Minions. Could be. If I had to take a guess, I would say the minions are going to fight robots. That feels that these villains are going to have robots for them to fight. And then I think obviously, because we see in the trailer and we haven't even spoken about this, Gru has a baby.
Yeah, Gru Jr., who hates him.
Gru Jr. who hates him, so presumably
Junior. Oh, I
Gru
just
Jr. by the end he will love Gru. I'm assuming, and they will have maybe his first word will be like "Despicable Me" or something.
Does
You know?
what is does Gru have a famous catchphrase?
Girls.
My girls!
Yeah, but I can't imagine the baby saying that. My girls.
My sister girls!
My sister girls.
Yeah, no, like Dr. Evil.
No,
like, I want to
he's got no $1 million.
What would he call... Will he be like dad or be like doll or something?
Oh, yeah.
Or will little baby
God!
Junior, Gru Junior first word be a banana?
Oh.
Banana!
He'll be like,
Bananas.
my little baby's about to say his first word. And
I
he'll be
hope
like,
it's Gru!
he'll be
Hope it's
"Grr,
daddy."
grr, banana.
Banana.
And the minions will say, banana. And they'll do
And
a
then
little
one will do a
dance.
fart.
Yeah.
And Gru will be like, fuck my life.
Fuck my existence.
I tell you what, I tried to get rid of these guys in the first movie, but they didn't go. When I was a little kid in Rise of Gru, I said, please leave me alone. But then they didn't.
They have
There
fucked
they
up my life.
Ruined my time on this earth. I tell you what.
Please, audience, I am aware that my life is being filmed and I am pleading with you directly. Please kill these minions.
So scary for Gru to turn to the camera. I am a real man.
I'm a real man with big problem.
Everything that happens in the movie happens to me in the real life. I am part of an experiment. What?
And the experiment is going very bad.
What the fuck?
Me and my girls need to escape.
We are
Please,
all real people.
Please help us.
I do not remember my childhood.
I
What the
love
fuck?
that it's sort of floating in between sort of Eastern European, a
Yeah.
little German.
Yeah.
And sort of,
Well,
you're
that's the
definitely
magic ingredient that
keeping-
makes Gru.
Yeah,
Exactly.
keeping
Well, he doesn't
like,
know where he's
Europe.
from. Dude.
Yeah.
He's kept in a lab somewhere.
My past is a mystery.
I am in some lab. I don't know. It's me, girls.
Who has
and
put
baby.
me here? Only you can free me from my prison.
Only you.
Please, children.
What the fuck?
Please, children. Like there's a lot of L's in that one.
Your kid looks up at you and he's like, Daddy, how are we going to save Gru? And you're like, hey, kid, I didn't know he was a real guy.
This is all news to me.
This is
kid.
as much news
Minions,
to
they
you as
take
it
out
is
the
to me.
dinosaurs and now they're ruining life.
Then he puts his hands up against the screen and it like distorts the cinema. Oh, kid, we gotta get out of here.
I'm coming.
Gru's escaping the movies, dude. Gru's scooping up your kid. Everybody run! Gru's escaping the movies. He's doing a Lost Action Hero. Gru's doing a Lost
I'm
Action
coming
Hero.
out of the movie.
And then as he comes out, gigantic, the cinema attendants come in, plug him full of bullets, and he dies.
You'd be amazed at how many times we have to do this in the screening of Despicable
They gotta stop
4.
screening Despicable Me 4. Gru keeps trying to get out of the movies.
Not paid enough. It's not paid enough.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the hell,
Yeah, it's a
man?
real hazard of the
That's
job.
really crazy.
That would
Yeah.
be really, yeah.
And then as you're leaving, you see them dumping Gru's body in the cinema dumpster.
Yeah, and there's
Roll-
already
rolling-
another body in there too.
Rolling it up into a little thing of
I
carpet.
would stop screening that movie. And
Yeah,
it's
people want to
making
keep
a lot of
watching.
money.
people
wanna
really
keep
like it.
watching.
It's good for kids. I don't think that it is.
No, they love it. They
My kid,
definitely
hey,
love it.
cinema attendant.
Yeah?
Tonight, my kid is gonna have a lot of fucking questions that
Yeah.
I don't know how to answer.
Hey kid, did you love the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
But also that night in bed, the kid's gonna be like, "Daddy, what does it mean that Gru came out of the movies?"
And you know what, father of that kid, as a cinema attendant, not my problem.
Not my problem, hey.
But I'm paid to roll up this dead Gru in a rug and put it in a dumpster.
I sell tickets, I make popcorn, I dispose of Gru's dead body.
That's all we need to do.
That's the
You
start
know
and
what?
end of
and
my
then,
responsibilities.
And then when my shift ends, I get to clock off and go home.
Yeah.
I
I have to
don't
go-
have to worry about
I gotta
this
go
till
home and explain
tomorrow.
to my kid Gru is real.
Yeah, well,
Well,
Be
boss
it on
gets
your
a
head.
dollar, I get a dime, that's why I kill Gru on company time.
That is Gru real? Yeah, and it sounds like he's in a fucking lab. I don't really know what's happening to Gru. I'm sorry, I can't explain it to you.
But he's a bad man, so maybe it'll be okay.
I think
He's
he
in
might be a
jail.
real man. I don't know, kid.
but he said, Dad, he went good. He went good in the last one.
Kid, they fucking... They filled him full of lead in the cinema.
Yeah, but that
Clearly, he can't get out. If he gets out, something bad's gonna happen.
Dad, there was so many dead Grus.
Well, it must keep happening.
They gotta stop screening that
Stop
movie.
screening that movie. Dad, you're scaring me. Be scared.
Dad,
This is one of those situations where it has
Dad.
altered everything.
Dad,
Yeah.
can we go see it again tomorrow?
No, we're actually
What
leaving the
about-
country.
What about on the weekend?
We're gonna go find
Dad,
somewhere
it's my
not.
favorite movie.
I'm gonna find a bunker.
Yeah.
Something's
No
gone,
cinema screen.
something's gone terribly wrong with
What
reality.
happens when it
child?
comes out on DVD?
Yeah.
So scared.
Dad, I got this the new Despicable
No,
Me
no!
Hello, I'm coming out of the DVD
I'm free!
case.
I'm free! He's still trapped, but
Yeah.
it's bad if he gets out.
Yeah.
What are the rules? What are the rules of living Gru?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like the ring, but stranger. It's mostly Gru.
And everyone's really
So
sort of-
many Grus.
Everyone accepts it, but what does the movie look like after Gru gets out?
Yeah, you watch it.
Is it just like an empty shot of his kitchen?
Yeah.
That's extremely
all
unsettling.
the other actors
Yeah.
or real people. Who knows at this point? They
clap.
they're silent and they just stare at you. They don't move.
They don't talk
It's the
to
same.
you.
It's the exact same length of shot.
Yeah.
Exactly everything is going to happen on screen. The people are all there, but nothing's happening.
Yeah.
And everyone's just staring at you
And
directly
then after
from camera.
20 minutes, there's like a jostle of the camera, like someone behind it is
Yeah.
moving it,
Yeah.
and the cap's put back on.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like
What? We got any swings for the fence?
time travel, and it ties into the rise of Gru somehow.
Oh, okay.
Which is funny because at the start of this episode, one of the first things we said was continuity means jack shit to kids movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, I can see that. Time travel, and they somehow connect it to the...
His girls and the baby get powers.
Oh!
Become the Incredibles.
Yeah, huge call. I can see that
Gru
happening.
becomes Mr. Incredible.
No,
Mr. Gru.
Just they get powers.
Yeah.
Mr. Incredible. They become the Incredibles.
Yeah,
All
okay.
right.
Gru Jr. is Jack Jack.
Yep.
There's
Violet.
three
Yeah,
girls.
they all meld together to
And
become
become
Violet.
2 girls.
Okay.
But then one of the girls is Dash.
Uh-huh.
And the other one's Violet.
Oh yeah, right.
And then wife becomes thick and hot.
Nice. She's already hot.
I can't remember what she looks like.
She's
But I can remember what
Mrs.
I can remember what Mrs. Incredible looks like.
Yeah.
Hubba hubba, dude.
I like how you said she's hot. Like I hurt your
she's
feelings
hot.
by not remembering what she looks like.
She's hot.
Okay. All right. So I
She's
guess
hot to me, dude.
Gru's,
Fair enough,
Gru's
hey, I
girls
respect
go a
that.
full-on penance situation from Gen X. That's good.
Okay. I think
Become someone else, just one person.
that they combine. I think this could end with a flash forward to old man Gru and the adult girls. Yeah.
Adult girls, and then the next.
Flash forward,
Yeah.
and it looks like we're following Gru, but actually it is Gru Jr.
Yeah, exactly.
And he says banana because he can't talk for the whole time. That was his first word.
That was his first word.
Age 23.
I have come to visit you. I'm time to get out of the movie.
He's had like a honey, does
He's
he?
gone full Arnie.
Ah, you need 2 people to get out of the movie.
I figured out how to get out of the movie.
I'm watching it with my adult child. Fuck. Oh, fuck.
It's easy, Dad.
I guess they're going.
Oh, fuck.
We gotta get out of the movie.
Is this a sequel to The Last Action Hero?
Running over to pull like the fire alarm, but it just
Or
snaps
shot
off.
the gun.
Don't let them out. Don't let them out. Where's the cinema attendants?
Okay, swinging the fences. I guess the cat from The Last Action Hero was voiced by, I want to say, Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
Yeah, chuck him in,
All right.
and he's coming out of the movie.
Mario cameo. Could be.
Mario.
Both Illumination.
Yeah,
Maybe there'll be a
Nintendo,
scene
though.
where the girls are playing Super Mario, but it's clearly the Chris Pratt Mario.
Yeah,
Could be.
because he goes,
Wahoo.
Wahoo.
Yeah. Wahoo. It's me,
what
Mario.
the hell's going on? I'm on the Donkey Kong Island, but there's a Mario Kart. Huh?
When Mario says, "It's a me, Mario," who's he saying that to?
It's a me,
Mario. Who's he telling?
Wow, at the start of the game when he says that, because that starts in Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that happens. Like,
Okay.
you're in the title screen.
Yeah, is he telling
So
you?
it's when he's,
He's telling
it's
us?
when his big face. So yeah, he's telling you. He knows you're there.
He's looking at you directly.
Bro, I,
He's gonna come out of the game. It's me, Mario, and I'm a coming.
I figured out how to come out of the game.
I was in a lab, eh?
I'm a real man.
I'm a real man. They
They're
did an
doing
experiment.
experiments on me.
I gotta remember who I was.
Illumination really should stop doing this.
Did they
I'm
retro?
really scared.
Let's go.
Fuck. And then it's just...
Just like the TV screen getting punched by a little white glove from inside.
And then smash cut to the police around my body, and I've got my head stamped in. And on the screen, the little CRT monitor is just the opening Super Mario 64.
But no
Peach's
Mario.
Castle, but there's no Mario, and the camera's panning around. And one of the cops is like, I think Mario did it. Everyone's like, shut up, dude. Mario's not real.
We gotta stop. Well, we gotta stop letting Mario out of the game.
yeah. He's going to keep stomping this guy.
Yeah.
Or any guy.
Yeah.
He loves the stomp.
He loves stomping,
He
dude.
loves it.
That's the danger of letting them out of the game because they've been experimented on.
Yeah.
They're pissed.
Yeah, they hate being in that lab.
Yeah, they hate being alive.
We shouldn't have put
Makes
real
him-
guys in a lab.
It makes him really angry.
We really should have stopped experimenting guys at that lab
Yeah.
to turn them into monsters. Cartoonish monsters.
Yeah.
Have you seen Gru's proportions?
Nobody
We
said
fucked up a guy.
And now he's coming out of the
Now
movie.
he's
coming
coming,
out of
and
the
then we
movies.
did the same to Mark. We made that guy so little with a bulbous nose.
And there's not even...
Oh, and his eyes are so big.
There's no armed cinema attendants in my
No,
home, so
no.
you know I'm not protected.
No, that's sad, actually.
That's why you need to play Mario with a gun pointed at the
This
screen.
TV, one hand gone.
The controller.
I'm a coming
No,
you're
fucking
not.
try,
No,
Mario.
you're not. This is why you gotta be. You gotta be so careful. You don't want a Donkey Kong coming out.
Oh yeah,
next.
Donkey Kong reaches out, grabs your hand, turns the gun on you.
Yeah, Donkey Kong reaches out, grabs you. Now you're in the lab.
Oh no, I'm in the lab.
Yeah.
That's the problem
Bad.
of the lab, I suppose.
Bad,
yeah.
man. They could put anyone in the lab.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what's going to happen in Despicable Me 4. Lock it in. And on that note, I've been Joel.
I've been
I've
Jackson.
also been.
This
Joe.
has been another episode of Baseless Speculation, and we've been the BS boys.
See you later,
We can't
baby.
fear every movie.
Gru will come out of the screen. He is a real man.
Yes. It's always a cry for help. It's always a cry for help.
That's correct.